What's going on, socialites? Welcome to another Global Pokemon Society video. No draft league today. We're on break, getting ready for Season 7, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Gonna be awesome. If you missed the end of Season 6, you can check out the finals and the All-Star game. Both were posted earlier this week. But with BDSP coming, well, has come out, and with it being the new focus on our draft league going forward, at least for the next couple seasons, I think. We'll see how it goes. I want to give some help to the fellow coaches and to you, the viewers, on some of my tips for how I'm kind of grinding through this game. Because compared to Sword and Shield, this is a lot grindier. So I'm going to give some tips. I don't know how many I'm going to give. I'm just going to keep bumping up the number as we go, and then when I don't have any more, I'll be like, and that's the video. So we'll see how this goes. But let's get into it. Some awesome quick tips to help you make Diamond and Pearl remakes a little less grindy. Alrighty, so tip number 1. Beat the game. I know, right? Like, hey, this is why it's tip number 1. Beat the game. Just get to the post game, because that's when you can start grinding through stuff. You know, the story's not bad. I never really connected with Team Galactic and Cyrus and everything. I know he's emotionless, has no soul, yada yada, so maybe that's why he's not really someone you can really connect with on that level. So, you know, get through the game and complete the national deck. So those are the first tips. If you battle everybody, you should complete the decks pretty easily. Go to see Cynthia's grandma back at Celestia Town to get the other legendary you don't have. So if you play Diamond and you catch Dialga, she'll show you Palkia, and then vice versa in Pearl. If you catch Palkia, she'll show you Dialga. So I'm going to just give a quick tip on how I swept through Cynthia, even with my underleveled team. So the first 4 Elite Four members, they're not that bad, right? Like, they all kind of play with the same type, so you just need like a couple Pokemon that can hit that type, and you'll be fine. You know, make sure you stock up on your full restores and revives though as you go through it. But what I did was, I had this Drapion here that I'm showing on screen against Cynthia, and at the time it was level 57. Now this isn't a very good Drapion. Like, you can clearly see that this was just kind of caught. And to show that I beat with it, you can see here's the ribbon. It is a Sinnoh champion, swept through Cynthia. But look at this, no good defense, all that stuff. The key is battle armor. You want battle armor. You don't want to get crit. And the other thing is this little move right here, acupressure. So all I did was against her Spiritomb. It doesn't have any super effective attacks to hit Drapion. Drapion can't be crit due to its ability, battle armor, and you just kind of keep setting up acupressures. You know, heal Drapion when you need to. Keep setting up acupressures. All your stats are gonna go up. You're gonna get +6 attack, +6 defense, +6 special attack, which you don't really need, +6 special defense, +6 speed, +6 accuracy, and +6 evasion. So that's going to be huge. You're going to get all those stats, and then you're just going to sweep through. You're going to be, if something doesn't get killed in one hit, you're going to be dodging their attack, or you're not going to be taking a lot because you got +6 on your defenses, and you can't be crit. So that's how I beat Cynthia pretty easily. Acupressure Drapion with battle armor. You know, check it out if you want to. You know, yeah, it's a little cheesy, but I didn't mean to do it. Like, I just went into the battle and was like, oh, Drapion, who was on my team anyway, I was like, oh, I know she leaves off Spiritomb, I'll just use Drapion. And then I was like, oh wait, I still have acupressure on this. Okay. Things cooking. So yeah, tip number 1, beat the game, finish the national decks. That's going to let you do a lot more stuff. Alright, tip number 2 is going to be make sure to be updating your Pokédex. So what you're gonna want to do, if you don't do this every so often, you're gonna go to Jubilife City, which you see is down here, and you're gonna go to the Poketch Company, which is up here. You're gonna go in, and you're gonna talk to the chairman. Now, I don't know if I have anything, the president. Yeah, so I have everything, but you want to talk to him. He's going to update your Poketch and give you some handy stuff, such as the tracker, which I'll bring up here. Yeah, I just passed it there, but that lets you find stuff like Mesprit and Lunala. Let's see. I haven't actually caught Lunala yet. I bumped into her on accident, but I didn't have any Pokemon to freeze her, so... Oh, actually, she's right here. Yo, you want to see if we can catch Lunala alive right here? You want to see if we can do this live? Alright, give me 2 seconds. Alright, never mind. As you can see, literally, I paused the video and then she teleports away. Now you can see that she is over here. And, again, I'm not in the mood to be chasing that. So... We'll continue on with the tips video, but yeah, return to Poketch. Make sure you're updating that because you're gonna want some certain apps. The next one that you're gonna want to get, and this is after you complete the Pokedex, and you return to speak with Professor Rowan and Professor Oak, and they give you the Pokey Radar. Is you're gonna want this app, and we're gonna get into that next with our tip number 3. All right, so tip number 3. Is how to use the Pokey Radar. So this is a app that they put on your Poketch after you get the national dex. So what you're gonna want to do is go to your key items, go to your Pokey Radar. We're gonna register it. We're gonna overwrite this. So all I have to do is press the plus button. Again, you're gonna want this app on the Poketch where it shows the 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go into grass. Ignore this part. I didn't mean for that to happen. Before you do this, make sure you got Pokeballs and that you have repels. Lots of super repels. I don't actually have that many, so you know, hopefully we can make this work. But if I gotta come back here, that's fine. So you see, I put a max repel. It's better to buy super repels. They're a little more cost effective, so buy those. Then we're gonna hit the plus button. As you see, there's grass shaking. You see 3 on the bottom here and 1 up in the top corner. You want to go to one that's 4 spaces away. That gives you the best chances of the chain starting. So this one that's like randomly in the corner, we'll go to that. Okay, it's going to be a Starly. This is fine. So, the reason to chain are, for one, you can get better IVs if you get a high chain, you get better shiny odds, and you can hunt for hidden abilities. So what we're going to do is we're going to catch this one. I don't think I have to waste my quick balls here. We'll throw the free premier balls at this guy. You know, he's level 4. We're not wasting $1,000 on a level 4 just for the sake of tutoring. All right. So the chain should continue. Based on what we did, there should be a 93% chance that it continues. All right. As you see, there's more grass shaking. Now, there's 3 different types of grass patches. All these grass patches are going to be Starlies. Now, once you start the chain, as you see here on our Poketch up top, it's got a little picture of the Starly with a 1. Once you start the chain, all the grass patches are going to be Starlies. This is why you want the repels on, because if you encounter another Pokemon while you're running through the grass, it will reset the chain to 0. I've done that before, like not use repels, and I've had it work for me, but I don't recommend it. I was definitely doing a risk. It was just a very long, grindy hunt. So once you're in this, you can either keep going up the chain, keep catching more Starlies. Once you hit 40, you're kind of at max odds. You get a guaranteed 3 IV at 40, 3 max IVs. You can keep trying to get higher, but it becomes pretty difficult. You can also keep resetting for shinies once you hit 40. And shiny patches, you'll know it's shiny because it'll glimmer gold. Like it'll have like a yellow shimmer. We probably won't see one if it pops up. I'll show you. But what I'm going to show you right now is how to hunt for hidden abilities. Once you catch the first one, you don't need to catch any more until you find the hidden ability. So now what we're going to do, we got to do 50 steps to reset the Pokey Radar here. I'll show you. As you see, the battery's in charge. We need 7 more steps. Alright, now it's going to be charged. So we don't have to go in any grass patches. We just hit our plus button again. And now, as you see, the grass patches change. So I'm going to pause the video. Hopefully, we find one pretty soon. And I'll show you what a hidden ability grass patch looks like. Alright, that didn't take me long at all, actually. It only took me like 4 resets, which is pretty good. The odds of you getting a hidden ability patch to show up, what you see is the one right here in front of me. See how the leaves are a lot bigger? You know, they're a bigger size compared to the other 3. This is a little bit over a 3% chance, because it's a little less than a 1 in 100% chance of getting a hidden ability, and you get 4 patches every time you reset. So it's a little under 1% times 4, so you're getting over 3% chance. So on average, you got to reset about 30 times, you know, to hit odds. But this is what it looks like. It only took us 4 resets, so that was pretty quick. Now we're going to enter the battle. You're going to see here it's going to be a Starly. Now, typically Starlies, when you evolve them to Staraptor, they will have the Intimidate ability. This one will have the Reckless ability, which will make its Brave Birds, Takedown, you know, those sort of moves a lot stronger. I think it gets double-edged. You know, you'll get a lot more oomph out of those. So if you're going for more of an offensive Staraptor, that's what you're going to want. So now I'm going to show you the difference between the 2 that we just caught. As you see, the chain keeps going. Would have been funny if we got a shiny patch to just show up randomly. That would be at like, I don't think it's full odds at that point. It's not like 1 out of 4,600, but it's pretty close. Okay, so here we have the first one that we caught. As you see, it has Keen Eye, Adamant Nature. So I mean, if anyone wants an Adamant Nature. But as you see here, the second one that we caught has Reckless. And so if you're hunting for shiny abilities and you know a Pokemon where it spawns in the grass, then this is how you can hunt for them. Also, certain special Pokemon appear in different grass patches. I might do a video just going over each route, what best Pokemon with hidden abilities you can find using the Pokey Radar method. If you're interested in that, definitely leave a like. Definitely comment down below that you would like me to give that information. I have it all compiled. I just have to make a video. But that's tip number 3, how to use the Pokey Radar, get chains, and get hidden abilities. Quick. Like 4 resets quick. That was pretty fast. Alright, now you're starting to compile your Pokemon with the abilities that you want. Maybe you're chaining some of them up to get some better IVs on some of them. Maybe you also went and got a Ditto and chained that up to get some good IVs for breeding. If you want to know where you can get Ditto, you're gonna fly over to Canalave City and then go right out to the patch of grass on Route 218. Use the Pokey Radar. It's about a 20% chance to get a Ditto. And again, once you catch the first one, you just keep resetting until you see that hidden ability patch. So, how to hatch eggs faster. So when you go to the Pokemon Nursery, right here, and you get an egg from, you know, maybe you got that IV Ditto that you like and you want to breed for a better hidden ability. You know, maybe we want to breed that Starly, get a one with higher IVs before we start training it up. The best tip is how to run with the egg. And what I mean by that is typically we would just run side to side, you know, left to right, up and down, etc. But the way this game is coded is on a grid system. So running diagonal is actually almost 30% faster. It's like 31% faster to hatch the egg. So as you see, we have a little pedometer here when we take a step, and I'm going to just show you the difference. When we run side to side, you see it's ticking up. You know, nothing too crazy. Now watch if I can do this here. Run diagonally. I don't have too much space to do it here, but you can kind of see the difference. Again, look at how slow this is going, just up and down. And then, like, you can see the difference in that. So that's a way to hatch eggs faster. Make sure you get your Destiny Knot. You can get one just by going over to this island here after the post game. What island is it? It's like up here on this route, Route 224. After you beat the Elite Four, you can go to this route, and you can get your Destiny Knot there. Get a Flame Body Pokemon. You can catch Slugma in the underground. You know, get someone with Flame Body, and you'll be all set to start breeding. But running diagonal is the best way to hatch those eggs quickly. Alright, now you've gotten the Pokemon that you want with the abilities that you want. You've bred some good ones. Now you want to raise their stats. You don't want to go through the grind. Like, yes, you can find Swarm Pokemon and wipe them all out and get EVs from that. But wouldn't it be nice just to buy a bunch of vitamins? Well, at $9,800 per vitamin, and you're going to need about 53 separate vitamins to do that here. Let's use our handy dandy calculator here as we go through this. There's that Lunala still running around. Could have caught it. Okay, so 9,800. I know y'all got cell phones, but times 53. That's how many vitamins you need if you want to just have 2 max stats and then the 4 in the last one. So you're gonna need almost $520,000. That's a lot of money. So there's 2 ways I can recommend to do this. One is legit. This is the legit way. So you're gonna go to, you can see I'm here in Hearthhome. You're gonna go to Hearthhome and you're gonna go down towards the Poke Mansion. This method will earn you over $1 million about every hour. Like maybe 45 minutes. You know, so you're gonna go down here. Just make sure though, when you hit that 999, you stop doing it. So you got these 2 grumps here. Okay. What you're gonna want is you're gonna want the Versus Seeker. Go to your key items, get the Versus Seeker. All right, and you see this old man wants to battle. This team should be okay to battle him. So you want to battle him. And you want to make sure that your Pokemon has the amulet coin. Where did I put my amulet coin? There it is. Okay, you can do him, you can do her. You gotta run 50 steps to reset your Versus Seeker. It's not that bad. Actually, it's 100 steps, excuse me. 50 steps is for the Pokey Radar. But yeah. So eventually they'll have a level 60 Chatot for this guy and a level 60 Rosalia for the other guy. Or for the lady, excuse me. I like to put a bunch of Pokemon with pickup. I guess this is like tip number 6, I guess. Should we do that? Should we do that live? Tip number 6. Use pickup Pokemon. I like to just put a bunch. You see the Linen and Pachirisu usually have like a Munchlax and a I don't know, whatever other Pokemon have pickup. You know, just put a bunch of them in here, because when you win, you see the Linen has a Hyper Potion. He would then be, he has a chance to get another item, and sometimes you get some rare items. I've gotten Lucky Eggs doing this. You can get bottle caps. You see, he gave us $24,480, so almost $25,000 for beating him. So between the two of them, you'll rack up cash pretty fast. That's the legit way. And tip number 6 is use pickup Pokemon for that. All right, now you might be like, Ryan, $1 million in 45 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But I want to get money fast, and I don't care how I do it. I'm like, okay, sir, okay. You know, you've twisted my arm on this. I'm going to show you a glitch method on how to get like $1.5 million in like 5 minutes. So first thing you're going to want to do, every day that you want to do this, you're going to fly to Orberg. This is where the first gym is, Orberg City. We're going to have to go to the underground. So again, go to your key items. We got to go to the underground a few times, so I'm going to register this. So all I have to do is hit the plus key. You're going to hit plus, right in Orberg, go to the underground. You're going to go to the right, and you're going to go up. And there's going to be a hiker here. You want to see what large spheres he's trading. So you go to get goods. You see he's doing blue. He swaps between blue and red. So you see he's doing blue. You see I have 0 blue spheres here. Alright, so we're going to go back up. And we are going to fly. Fly away to Veilstone. We gotta go to the department store. You gotta do a little... Listen, to make money, you gotta spend money. Alright? Wise words. So as you can see here, I have almost $1 million. I'm almost maxed out. Now, it doesn't really matter how much money you have. You can start with a little and work your way up. But I would recommend at least having over $100,000. Just to make this a little less painful. So what you want to do is you want to go to the department store, and you're going to go up to the 4th floor. So you're on this floor. You're going to go talk to this lovely lady. This is our drug dealer right here. Well, one of them. We have 3 drug dealers here. So we want to buy. Now, if the guy's selling red, you want this top one, the square. If he's selling blue, you want the round one. So just to kind of show off this thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 80 of these. They're only 1,000 each. They're pretty cheap. So we're going to buy 80 of these. Now again, if you got more money, just buy more. I've done this. I've bought 999, right? I've maxed out. Makes it a lot easier just to get a crap ton of money if you do it that way. Now, I've also done the legit way. Like, that's how I was doing it for a while. This is a relatively new glitch. Who knows? It might be patched out by the time you see this, how fast they do that. So, we're still in Veilstone. We bought our pedestals again. If it's red, you want the top option. If it's blue, you want the bottom. So, we're going to go back to the underground. We're in Veilstone. We're going to go back to the underground. You're going to go down. Left. And down. Like a little zigzag. There's another hiker here. You're going to talk to him. You're going to say give goods this time. he's going to trade you this round pedestal for your blue spheres. You see here, for 80 I can get 960. This will put me a little over the cap. Now again, you can only hold 999 of every item, so if you're doing this, you're going to have to go in a couple times. So I'll actually show the process of that. So I'm only going to sell 70 here. We'll do the other 10, because assuming you have more. So now you see we got 888 blue spheres. So now we want to go to get goods, and we want to use all those spheres to get large ones. And then we're going to just give them the rest of these. Go back to get goods. So again, you would just keep doing that over and over again with however many pedestals you have until you're out of small blue spheres to buy the large ones. Okay, so you've stocked up on large ones. Usually, if you have all the pedestals, you can get a couple hundred of these large spheres. Now, you want to fly back to Orberg. Remember that guy that we talked to in the first one on the underground? We're going to go back and see him. This is why you want to see if it's blue or red spheres that you need. So we go back to Orberg. We're going to go back to the underground. We're going to go back, right, and up. These guys are always in the same place. And we're going to say get goods. Alright. This is where we got to do the glitch. You're in the menu here. You got blue spheres. If you press up, it'll bring you to the TMs at the bottom, which is Energy Ball today. It changes every day. You can do this, like if you like whatever TM this is, you can get like hundreds of these. As you can see, I already have 300 of these. I've done this before. Alright, so you're gonna press up and the A button at the same time. So you see, the TM costs 10 red spheres, but it's only showing 2 on the ×1. Press down, I can buy 10 of these. I press A, and it says that you want 400 TM53s. Yeah, I'll take that. Now you see I got 700 energy balls. You know how much these energy balls sell for? I'll show you how much. So again, if you have more, you can keep going until you have 900 and I think well, as close to 999 as you can get for the energy balls. I think you can only get to 960. So we're at the mart. Here to sell. Go to your energy balls. You see, if I sold all 700 of these, I would be right over $1 million. Each one sells for 1,500. Bang. I would make $1 million right here. I'm not going to do that because that would be a waste of my 900,000 right here. I'm already too close to the cap. But you can keep redoing that. Save a little bit of money. Buy more pedestals. Keep doing it. Go back to Veilstone. Buy all the vitamins you need. And that's how you can get money really fast. Buy all the TMs you need from Veilstone. They got some great TMs there. Do all that and you'll be all set for that. So, our secret. That's how you can make money super fast. Or you can do it the legit way, which I did for like weeks before this. Alright, tip number 8. So you've caught the Pokemon. You beat the game. You caught the Pokemon that you wanted. You bred them, hatched eggs, you made a bunch of money, improved their stats, you know, maybe you've been leveling them up. Always do the stats before you level up, by the way, just so that your EVs aren't wonky. But now you've leveled them up, so you want to go into the battle tower, because you need to start grinding for ability patches. There are a bunch of Pokemon with hidden abilities that you can't catch in the wild. You can't use the Pokey Radar method. You're going to have to use ability patches. You know, you're going to need bottle caps to finish those last couple IVs. 200 battle points for this. 200! And this ain't like Sword and Shield, where you got 2 every time you beat somebody, and you're like, okay, so I'm gonna have to grind through 100 battles. You know, a little less than that, because when you beat Leon, you'll get some. You know, it's not like Sword and Shield, where they got the ranked mode, and you're like, okay, every month I'm gonna get like 500 or more battle points. Like if I'm doing both singles and doubles, I can get like a bunch of battle points every month and then use that. Nope, they don't got that on here. You're gonna have to grind through the battle tower, and every 7 win streak, you gotta win in a row. You gotta win 7 in a row, you'll get 3. You'll get 3 battle points. Now, we're gonna bring up our handicap here, so you get 3 battle points for every 7 win streak. Wow. You don't even get half a battle point per win. Horrible odds. Now, when you win, I believe, 56 in a row, 56 in a row. You gotta win 56 in a row. You start earning 7 for every 7 win streak. Which, I mean, I don't have to show the math, but hey. There has to be a reason to use this Pocket, right? Now you're earning 1 battle point per win. Plus the 20 for beating when you beat the Tycoon at the end of a streak. Which happens every so often. But you're getting about 1. Still not great. And guess what? The opponents get tougher. They get luckier. The more wins you get. So once you hit that 56 and you're getting those 7 win streaks and you're getting those 7 battle points, that's going to end eventually. You're going to get the Bright Powder, Quick Claw, freaking sheer cold fissure guy who just hits you 3 times in a row. Like, it's going to happen. The luck bumps up. Now, what you can do is you can lose. When you get to 21 in a row, you face the Tycoon, and you get 20 battle points for that. So, you get your first 7 win streak, you get 3 battle points. Your next 7 win streak, you get 3 battle points. And then that third 7-game win streak, you get 20. That's 26 battle points for winning 21 games in a row. And all these trainers are pretty easy because this is your starting fresh. So you're getting almost 1 1/4 battle points per win. I know it's still not great, but hey, this is what I'm working with here. 1.24 almost battle points per win. Now, again, let's say you're like, okay, I beat the Tycoon, I got my 26. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so now you get another win streak. Now you've played 28 battles to earn 29 battle points. Uh-oh. You see that already? Your rate of return's going down. The battles are getting tougher, and your rate of return is going down. But you're winning, right? That's what you're supposed to do. So you keep going. You get another streak. Now you've earned 32 battle points, but now you've played 35 battles. You see what I'm saying here, right? The best return is on that 22nd battle. So you have 26 battle points. You just beat Palmer. On that 22nd battle, you take a nosedive. You throw in 3 Pokemon with self-destruct, with Final Gambit, with whatever you want. Take a nosedive. So for those 22 battles, you have earned 1.18 because you've lost. And then you just restart. This is the best return that you can do. Unless you go like crazy infinite and you want to grind through all these tough battles and do all that. Like, eventually it'll end and you'll be back to net 0. Beat Palmer on your 21st battle, and then lose. That's, right now, that's the best way to get battle points. If I find something better, I will let you know. I know. Tip number 8, lose. Alright, tip number 9. We're getting towards the end here. I'll stop at 10. Ramanas Park. So, again, after you beat the game, after you get the Pokey Radar from Professor Rowan and Professor Oak, Oak's gonna be like, yo, I'm going to Ramanas Park. You know? Jurassic Park. You can find it down here. You have to surf south of Sand Gem Town. Go along Route 221 and you get Ramanas Park. This is how you get the other legendaries from the first 3 generations. Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire. To get them, you have to get slates. You buy slates from this lady. Now, I haven't done too much of this, so she's still only offering me the Discovery slates. And this is how you get the Reggies. To get these, you need Mysterious Shards. Small ones or big ones. Mysterious Shards are difficult to get. The only place you can get them is in the underground. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the underground, and I'm going to give you a tip. When you're digging in the underground, we're kind of far away from some of these, so when you're digging in the underground, there's a few different types of items you can find. You can find different evolution stones. You can find, you know, stones like Heat Rock, Everstone. You can find gems. You can find shards. The things you want to find are fossils, for one, because you want to get good fossil Pokemon. You want to pull your deck, sure. Heart scales, which are very tiny. They only take up like 1 block. Sometimes you can see the little corner of one if it's in the right position. And Mysterious Shards. So, we might not have good luck here. I'm just kind of giving my, as you see, we're hitting a bunch of things. That wasn't really worth it to uncover, but I feel like we're not going to find much here. This is going to be a bad example. Okay, see that box? I don't care about that box. For one, it's not even a shiny box. A shiny box would be like purplish gold. I don't care about it. I want to find these rare items. I'm gonna, like, I only get 1 more hit, so it's not really worth it to do anything. But my tip is, when you're going around hammering stuff, if you see a gem, don't even bother about it. If you see a box, especially if it's not a shiny box, don't even bother about it. Look for those rare items. Those are what you care about, because they don't take up a lot of space. So if you're wasting your hammers and your picks to get these items that are super common and honestly kind of super worthless, you're wasting the chance on finding these. Now again, if you go into there and it says like, oh, there's 2 items and you're going around hammering and you find that the 2 items are gems, then sure, take them, whatever, because they're there. But don't waste your time getting those 2 when you know there's a 3rd thing. And you got that 3rd thing, could be the Mysterious Shard you're looking for. It could be the Heart Scale that'll help you. You know, that sort of stuff. So that's tip number 3. Just kind of, I guess Ramanas Park is kind of thing, but ignore bad items when digging. Look at that. Look at that. That's tip number 9. Alright, let's get to tip number 10. The best tip. I saved the best for last. Don't worry. Alright, socialites. I promise I'd save the best tip for last. And tip number 10. Make sure you subscribe to the Global Pokemon Society for more tips, more gameplay. Awesome stuff. Definitely going to have a lot of news for Season 7 of the Draft League coming up soon. We're going to have an awesome podcast with the champion, Caitlin of the Denver Ninetales, the perfect season coming up this weekend, so don't miss that. A lot of Pokemon Unite stuff happening, so we'll probably get into that during the off season. Do a lot of Pokemon Unite, of course, Brilliant Diamond, Shine Pearl. If there's any other sort of videos that you're interested in, definitely let us know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope these tips help you get ready for the Draft League season or just to play the game and have fun. And as always, stay classy, society.